So, Namaste Witchlings, welcome back to my channel. I'm Di, your favorite yoga witch, spreading kindness and love, living a magical life through yoga. We do not have a birthday today, so... Did I trim it? Thank you. Zenny, they're great. Oh, okay, not a dog. All right. So, as we do not have a birthday today, we are simply lighting our candle today to be a beacon of hope and light to those who have lost theirs, and to close our circle. With the closing of my circle, I invite the ancestors to be with us today, blessing our reading. There we go. So mote it be, right? Chaos. Too much stuff, not enough room. Yeah, you are not welcome here. My mods caught that one pretty much immediately. I abide by the tolerance paradox, meaning I will not tolerate intolerance. You will not use slurs or insults or anything like that towards anybody, or you will be booted permanently. All right. Speaking of that, we are going to move on to welcome to Di's Daily Divinations and Self-Care, where we are reading the cards, taking care of ourselves, and having a hell of a lot of fun while we do it. So go grab your favorite crystal. I'm going to grab some selenite today. Actually, no, we are going with hematite because I'm repelling negativity today. So we have our hematite. Light your favorite candle or incense for aromatherapy. Cozy up with your cup of coffee or tea if that's your brew of choice, and get ready to hear today's message. Don't forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing for your daily dose. And while you're at it, check out my Buy Me a Coffee link, because Witchy Mama here runs on caffeine and sarcasm. All right. I got the sniffles because allergy season is in full swing. All right. That's okay. If you don't have a crystal, that's okay. Not everybody does. I have plenty for all of us. All right. I'm sure Alyssa has the bell hit, and for some reason it's probably her phone. Apple, right? Man behind the curtain is saying he got his ping about a minute after we went live. Okay, now, my witchlings, my loves. Before we get going, I want to stir up some good trouble, just like the late Congressman John Lewis urged us to do. 5x15 had a great concept with the idea of doing 5 acts of good trouble in 15 days, but that time is past. But the fire to act is what matters. Join me in raising our voices through meaningful action. Think about it here. Marching in a protest, engaging in some peaceful civil disobedience, I swear I can talk, or even having a tough but crucial conversation with the Red Hatter in your life. Our democracy here in the States is facing some serious threats, and the calls are coming from inside the house. It is on us, we the people, to be its guardians. I myself raised my hand and swore an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. I was never relieved of that oath, simply my status as active duty. And there are groups like Hands Off and Indivisible out there doing this work. You can find them online. I have shared their links in my socials. Let's tap into our own witchling power and discover how we can each contribute to protecting what we hold so dear. Oh, because you know what? We gotta. My tea is hot. Okay, now, what is today's holiday? Star Paws! Hey, Star Paws! For one, I really like rainbows. For another, I am a member of the LGBTQ community, as are a number of my loved ones. And so there's rainbows everywhere. Oh, also, we lost my little brother at the beginning of COVID, and his widow has pointed out to their kids every time a rainbow shows up, it's dad saying hi. So this is also my way of honoring my brother. Okay, so I'm bi, Star. Not the soda, grab the tea. Okay, so what is today's holiday? Since, you know, I said there's a reason I'm drinking tea. Okay, so first off, I'm not wearing any makeup today because today is Turn Beauty Inside Out Day. Let's try to value inner qualities over appearance. We can celebrate today by going makeup free, complimenting someone's character, not just their looks, sharing some positive self-talk, or posting some uplifting messages. Let's shine from within, y'all. And then, Happy International Tea Day. This UN Day celebrates tea's global cultural and economic impact and promotes sustainability. Millions upon millions depend on tea. Enjoy a cup and ponder its journey and support some ethical tea companies. I am drinking Puka Womankind tea today. It's one of my favorites. Little note. How many of you realize that if you are allergic to certain flowers and stuff, consuming them via tea is probably going to trigger an allergic reaction? Hello, Diddy. I am very much LGBTQ friendly here. In case you did not hear, I am a member of the community, and a bunch of my family are. So everyone is welcome here, which is why I subscribe to the tolerance paradox of not tolerating intolerance. Thank you, Diddy. Appreciate. All right, so let's set that down a little harder than I meant to. Let's get going and see what the cards have to tell us today. Okay, so we are starting with someone is unhappy. I think that's about half the people in the United States. Sacrifices must be made. And learning to forgive. All right, so unhappiness signals a need for change. Sacrifices may be required to move forward. True healing and release come from learning to forgive, allowing for renewed peace and growth. And yes, I demand a sacrifice. All right, so what are you guys' thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. Drink. And then no comment, Alyssa. Oh, I remember that time, horse girl. I never questioned it. I just assumed all women thought the way I did. Yeah. All right. So, what are the tarot cards screaming today? First off, we have the Three of Cups and the Three of Cups reversed. Thank you. Social harmony feels off. Perhaps celebrations are delayed or group energy is scattered. It could be a call for introspection or a sign to address some unspoken issues. Solitude may be more fulfilling than forced festivity right now, and focus on inner balance. Next, Two of Rods reversed. Plans feel stalled. Indecision blocks your path. Fear of stepping out holds you back. Reassess your vision and tap into inner courage to move forward. Trust your intuition to guide you past this hesitation. And finally, Nine of Swords reversed. Release from deep anxieties approaches. The worst may be over. You're moving through mental anguish. It is time to find solutions, seek support, or realize your fears were exaggerated. Recovery and hope are returning. And then all together, the tarot cards say, recent social disconnect with the Three of Cups reversed might stem from plans gone awry or hesitation in your forward path with the Two of Rods reversed. Indecision and fear may have clouded your vision, but relief is here. You are releasing deep anxieties and the mental storm is passing with the Nine of Swords reversed. It's time to gently reassess, find inner courage, and allow for healing. True connection will emerge as you shed old worries and step forward with renewed clarity. Oh boy. Let me know what you guys think of those. Oof. Okay, Alyssa. Well, let's put all 6 of them together and see what everything combined says. I'm scared. So, weaving today's tarot and oracle together, the unhappiness of the oracle is palpable in disrupted social harmony and isolation with the Three of Cups reversed, as indecision stalls your path with the Two of Rods reversed. Sacrifices are required with the oracle card, perhaps letting go of what isn't working. Though anxiety has been intense, you are moving through its worst phase according to the Nine of Swords reversed. The journey ahead involves learning to forgive yourself or others, paving the way for release and renewed authentic progress. What do y'all think? Yup. Just yup. So, let's check out Namaste and see if it helps any. Namaste is telling us to crack a routine. Quick little caveat here. If, like me, you are neurodivergent, be careful in cracking a routine because it can throw your entire day out of whack. We all like established routines that are familiar and efficient. The problem is when we get caught up in the same cycle, we reduce our ability to bring new things into our lives that we can learn from. Crack a routine today. It could be something as simple as how you make breakfast or how you get ready for work. If you want to take it up a notch, try talking to people whom you rarely engage with. See if you can cultivate a new relationship. Changing a routine can help bring new wonders into our lives and help us integrate new perspectives that allow us to learn and grow. I am going to suggest, again, with the neurodivergent, instead of just wreaking havoc with the routine you have for how you get up and get ready in the morning or whatever, try the talking to someone that you wouldn't normally speak to. Yes, it's anxiety inducing. Yes, it's nail biting. But you know what? It is less likely to wreak havoc with your day than tweaking a routine. Just my experience. Your mileage may vary. All right. Yes. Thank you, Alyssa and Man Behind the Curtain, for explaining what neurospicy is. Hey, Comic Ketchup! Good to see ya. Saw a turkey. Oh my God. Oh, I don't want to think about turkeys. Apparently, one of the Man Behind the Curtain's parents' neighbors owns turkeys. We were over at his parents' house for a visit when one of them decided to come for a visit. It just kind of plopped down in the middle of the freaking yard, and we're going, where the fluff did a turkey come from? That was one. And then my munchkin and I were driving home from having been up the hill, and this bird just lands on the road right in front of me. I slam on the brakes, and I'm like, what the? And my child's like, that's a wild turkey. I didn't know we had them up here. I'm guessing it was a pet that got loose, but dude, me and turkeys, man. Welcome to the club, horse girl. Yeah, well, that would... Yes. It's... You're a horse girl. I would guess that you're not living in, like, downtown Seattle or some shiz. My neighbors, actually. Let's see. So, let's see. There's the neighbor here. There's the dog. 3 houses down have horses. Yes, turkeys are jerks. They are mean AF, but geese are worse. Geese are There is a reason the Untitled Goose Game was as popular as it was. See, I know people who have chickens that are like that. I am so jealous. When I was itty bitty, I mean like 2-3 years old, our neighbor up the street had horses. Ironically, they were named Stormy and Misty. And my older brother got the privilege of riding them because he would go take care of them. And I remember, so this is one of my earliest memories. He took me for a ride on Misty, and she bucked me off. So, yeah, I was put right back up on her, and I still love horses. Man, I want to go riding someday. Are you U.S. based or no, horse girl? And then we'll get going with self-compassion. Yeah, I can imagine, Alyssa, you were on a horse before you could walk. Buzzards are just... Ugh. I cannot disagree about the Canadian geese thing, honestly. Hoy. My Canadian friends admit it's much, too. Uh-oh. I knew that was coming. We have 3 Texans in chat right now. This is going to get entertaining. My girlfriend is also in Texas. Ashley's in Texas right now, too. So, yeah, Oh, those are cool names. My girlfriend is in Texas. My adopted daughter's biological dad is in Texas. My youngest child's biological dad is in Texas. And I have blood family in Texas. I guess my ties to Texas are overriding my ties to Alabama these days. All right. Dude, my ex-husband is part Cherokee. Dad was the medicine man for the tribe. So, what does self-compassion tell us to do? Oh, I love this one too. I need drink. We're going to babble at everybody today. Self-compassion tells us to think of the present moment. We all think happiness is something that will come later when conditions in our lives are better. You know, things will be great when I lose 10 pounds. Things will be great when the kids are out of school. Things will be great when he's doing this, that, or the other thing. For 5 breaths, let go of any thought about the future and see if there is happiness to be found in the present. Okay. So, did you guys hear me, or do I need to repeat that because I talked too quiet? Okay. All right, now, who's today's goddess? See you later, horse girl. All right. Who's San Jacinto? Yep. Remember the Alamo. Why am I thinking Daniel? No, Dave. Was it Daniel Boone or Davy Crockett? I can't remember. Anyway, today's goddess. Iambe. So many of us are poets here. So, Iambe, whose name signifies speech, embodies communication, creativity, art, humor, and playfulness, often symbolized by paired items. Why am I thinking socks? Anyway, celebrated in Greek mythology for her witty and sometimes satirical remarks, she is credited with inventing iambic pentameter, every poet's nightmare. Legendarily, Iambe used this poetic form to successfully lift the spirits of a grieving Demeter, showcasing the power of joyful and clever expression. All right, so to connect with her spirit, one might explore works by masters of iambic pentameter like Shakespeare, reflecting her dual nature of charm and elusiveness. Alternatively, you can use the provided invocation, Iambe, I sing your mystic poems, from dots and tittles the magic sown, with celestial pens you scribe each spell, and lessons in joy, may I learn them well. Iambe, your metered muse confounds, yet where'er it's spoken, magic abounds, full and fierce, potent and free. When I hear it, I know that the magic is me. This can serve as a prayer or a ritual element to honor her. What do you guys think of today's goddess? Oof. Right. I am far too much. Whoa. Something about Bowie, Texas. Oh, Bowie is the one that we're talking about. Yes, Gemini was mentioned in the book that I took the notes, and it was Davy Crockett. Hey, I was right. Ha ha. Yes, very similar to Rhiannon. Nope, Gemini as in the twin element Gemini. And yes, so our goddesses come from the book 365 Goddesses. And let's see. Gemini is mentioned. Hold on. I know Gemini was... astrologically, the twins personify individuals who have dual natures. They are filled with charm and creativity, but also seem elusive, like her and her poetic method. Because Gemini is the holiday, and it says various locations. So, this awesome book tells us... Here's today. Tells us the date, a holiday, the goddess, and then talks about the goddess. I love this book. And yes, my sun sign is Capricorn. My moon and rising, I can never remember, but they're the same thing. So give me a second. There is a reason I have a ton of apps here. And it's going to annoy me if I don't remember what it is. So, my chart. Boom, boom. Sun is... Oh, wait, no. Mine. Derp. There we go. Virgo. Nope. Sun... That's Warren's. Damn it. What the fluff? Bonk. The I cannot find me there. Libra. I am rising and moon in Libra. I knew it was something. I am Capricorn, Libra, Libra. So, yeah. Which actually makes a lot of sense. My munchkin is a Cancer. I am a Capricorn mother with a Leo, a Cancer, and a Virgo married to a Taurus. So, yeah. Our house is fun. Now I'm going to push a friend of mine. If you're really interested in astrology, check out, and she is on all of the social medias as well as Patreon. And her name is Hestia's Moon. Check out Hestia's Moon. Muse, thank you, darling. Hestia's Muse. I was looking at the moon on the screen. Hestia's Muse. She is a fabulous person. I adore her. She is one of the best astrologists I have been lucky enough to meet. She's good at what she does. Check her out. All right, now, what is our moment of Zen? Oh, okay. I'm being told wait. I have the music playing in my head again. When does it ever not? Oh, you are awesome. We are sharing her name. She's so good. Now, Zen. Bum, bum, bum. There is nothing mystifying about Zen. Zen is clarity itself, and that is from Takashi Ikamoto. And then Peter Matthiessen says, soon, the child's clear eye is clouded over by ideas and opinions, preconceptions and abstractions. Simple, free being becomes encrusted with the burdensome armor of the ego. Not until years later does an instinct come that a vital sense of mystery has been withdrawn. The sun glints through the pines, and the heart is pierced in a moment of beauty and strange pain, like a memory of paradise. After that day, we become seekers. And again, that was Peter Matthiessen. That is our moment of Zen. What do you guys think of what they had to say? Aha, I can see. All right, my loves. Okay, witchlings. It is time to wrap up for the day. Okay. Oh, cheese and crackers. I got the yawns. Better than the runs. Really, Di? Sorry. The joys of being multiple. All right, witchlings, it's time to wrap up for the day. So, as we extinguish our candle, it opens our circle, and we extend our gratitude to the ancestors for joining us here today. What the fluff? There we go. It's out. Yeah, that's why I thought it was out. I saw the smoke. I thought it was out. Okay, my loves. Let's be good witchlings. Let's go out there and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness, because there is already way, way, way too much hate and discontent in this world and darkness for us to want to add to it. Can we please be beacons of light for those who have lost their way? Also, go out and let your loved ones, be they human, furry, scaly, or feathered, know that you love them beyond words. You do not know how long you have with them, and I can tell you from experience that phone call sucks. I am grateful for all of my witchlings who have stuck around and watched until the end. Yay, you guys are great. Whoops, as I punched the microphone again. So, if you enjoyed this video, do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing, and then appease the algorithm gods. Leave me a comment of at least 7 words. You have some options. You can tell me what your favorite crystal is, your favorite scent, or if you're feeling really lazy and don't want to think, Panic at the Disco's got you covered. Hey, look, Di, I made it. Yay, it works. Yes. And then Please remember that you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and you genuinely do have a purpose here in this life. Hey, Daniel, we are wrapping up. I appreciate the compliment. Why did you come back? 1:30 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow afternoon. And we will do this all over again. I will see y'all later. Also, when you're leaving me that 7-word comment, please remember do it in the comments, not the chat, because if you do it in the chat, I won't see it. I am so sorry. I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you all. Have a magical day. Your subscription ensures you never miss a moment of mystical insight, especially if you ring that bell. For a deeper dive into exclusive content, behind-the-scenes glimpses, bonus blog posts, monthly rituals, and my weekly yoga classes, consider popping over to Patreon and joining the coven there. If you're feeling particularly generous, a virtual coffee is always appreciated. This Gen X witch, raised on 80s vibes, thrives on caffeine and a dash of well-placed sarcasm. Are you seeking personalized guidance? Well, in that case, visit yogawithdylin.com to schedule a one-on-one yoga session where we can work together to restore balance and alignment to your mind, body, and spirit. I'm honored to craft meaningful rituals and services for all life's milestones. House blessings, cleansings, spiritual life coaching, and personalized tarot and pendulum readings are also available. Check out those offerings at dietheyogawitch.com. Don't miss out on your daily doses of divination. Tune in tomorrow for another episode, Monday through Saturday, same bat time, same bat channel, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. And there's even more enchantment to weave into your week. Join me for our weekly rituals. Sundays, let's all gather around the cauldron for coffee and cues with Di the Yoga Witch at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. Bring your favorite brew and we'll delve into the mystical and the everyday, answering your questions and sharing the witchy wisdom I've gathered over the last 3 decades. Thursdays, tune into Di the Yoga Witch podcast for a fusion of yoga and witchcraft designed to inspire and uplift. Friday and Saturday evenings at 8:30 p.m. Seattle time, we offer some unique experiences. Fridays are for relaxation and interconnection. We zen our way into the weekend and unwind with guided meditation or yoga nidra asana, tapping into your inner magic and bringing that magical life into your yoga practice. Saturday evenings, brace yourself for Bitch and Witch Angry Veteran Rants. I will be tackling current events that spark my passionate opinions, offering perspectives and suggestions for positive change.